Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Happy Thursday, guys. Bitcoin is sitting right below $112,000. And various altcoins are outperforming in an exciting twist, a turn of events no one was expecting. The bull market has returned, and we may officially be entering the one and only Supercycle Altseason. So make sure you smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Unless you hate money. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Happy Thursday, guys. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me on this lovely Thursday evening. We got a lot of news coming out of Washington, D.C. and the United States and the world regarding crypto. So make sure you guys stick around. Hey, what's going on? I'm not going to lie, I was not sure what I was going to look like when I turned on this camera. All right, guys, Bitcoin is 112,436 and 54 cents, looking good. I think earlier I may have accidentally read this little pink price for some reason. I don't know why. So I was incorrect. All right, let's go refresh our liquidation heat map and see where we're at. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. The market seems to be holding up very nicely. Bitcoin's slowly laddering to the upside, but when stuff like Solana starts to outperform, I get very excited because that is very, very alt season to me. We got 111,895. Waterfly mentioned Pyth performing very well. 111,569. They, I believe, have partnered with the CFTC or something. They partnered with the United States government, essentially. 111,243, or they were chosen for like on-chain data to like publish on-chain data or something like that. And then 110,672. So that's exciting. There was also a list given by Kraken of a bunch of other coins. 113,117. So exciting times ahead. When they start to name specific coins, that's when stuff starts to get spicy. 113,443. At least that's what happened last time with the strategic altcoin reserve. 113,769. And this is like a tight range kind of scenario right here. 114,584. So we can see from this, when I zoom out a little bit, this was very much like a mirrored pattern, like they do on the weekends normally, and we broke into the lower portion a little bit, liquidating some bulls. But it looks like we bounced off of that and we're heading to the upside maybe. So let's see how this plays out. As of right now, Bitcoin got it looks like a nice reaction off of the old all-time high of 112. So we'll see where that goes. Bitcoin dominance 58.24. We got to bounce off of 58, and we're still lingering. If we break below 58 and lose 57.68, then it's going to get really, really exciting. Tom Selleck's Goat said, I see your screenshot and raise you mine. Philly is special. Just tell him he's correct and move on. All right. ETH is up 0.04% on the day, getting a nice reaction off of our lower trend line that we've been keeping an eye on. Now, this is exactly where we were at yesterday, literally, because we were concerned about this head and shoulder potential. And we are getting a nice positive reaction off of that, which is great. We talked about that breaking down and the target of 4K. or invalidating, and a target of 5K. So, only time will tell, obviously, but it does seem to be wanting to go up right now. We'll see how the daily close comes, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Sol is blasting above that upper trend line. This is actually really, really big deal. We broke above that trend line, retested, and we're now going up pretty fast. This is a 2.5% candle to the upside. Sol currently trading at 215.29. It's up 6.08% on the day. It seems like Solana's leading the altcoins, I will say. Now, if we get a negative reaction here soon, then we will have bearish div. So we got to keep that in mind. That being said, that we are coming off of bullish div as well. So number go up is just as much of a possibility as number go down. But let's take a look really quick at our path to Altseason. Bitcoin, Ethereum, large caps. I would say Sol probably falls under large caps. What if I said Wagwan early today, JJ? I was ready. I got home later than I would have liked to, but because of that, I kind of lit a fire under my butt, and I got everything ready really, really fast. So I was like, why not jump on? Plus, I like spending time with you guys. I feel like I got off a little too early yesterday for no freaking reason. My X space got rescheduled. I'm very upset. I will say, though, I have an exciting announcement that I'm not going to tell you guys until after the daily close contest. So the real ones who stick around will be the ones who learn of the announcement. It is actually like a genuine announcement. It's not like me being like, I'm going to start doing this on my or something stupid like that. It's like something's actually happening. Think you need to shave? Getting worried you're going Muslim extremist? Really? Mine might look good. Does this give Muslim extremist? Maybe Unabomber. Did Ted Kaczynski have a beard? I know he went to U of M and he I don't know if he hid out in Michigan. I don't remember. I don't remember the details. All I know is that he went to U of M. That's actually all I know. But college will do that to you. Luckily, I dropped out. My college, dissolved. It doesn't exist anymore. And it was a community college. But yeah, Sol looks awesome. Let's see if we can get to 225. Total 3 is up 1.91% on the day. Currently sitting at 1.06 trillion. A break above 1.07 would be exciting. We have not been above there since August, mid-August. And that was kind of like a fake out. So yeah, I would love to break above 1.07 and then hopefully make it to 1.13. RSI looks good. Momentum wave looks good. Let's see if we can get above 1.07. ADA is up 1.16% on the day, currently trading at 86.09. Getting a little reaction of our neckline on this potential head and shoulder. I don't know if this one really counts because we got candles going underneath the neckline, but I'm going to count it. If this breaks bearish, my frugal target is going to be 76. If it invalidates, then I would love to see $1. For real. So we'll see what happens. Not much to report here. I suppose, well, that's not true. I guess we could make a some kind of wedge. I don't mind that concept. Yeah, let's see if that does anything. I'm gonna leave it there. So I guess I would like to see a break above the purple trend line around 87.16. Otherwise, a break below 82.81. Besides our target of 76, if we lose this head and shoulder potential. SNEK is down 1.49% on the day, currently trading at 41.76. As long as we hold 40, I'm happy. XRP, holding up quite nice actually. We are sitting below $3 again. This is that that purgatory range basically in between $3 and $3.40. So we got what is that? 10%, 11, 12% range. Which if you're a trader, oh no, that's 23%. Wow, I was way off. Oh, okay, I see what I did. I was talking about $3. My bad. 13%. Okay. But with XRP, is this very similar to ADA? It kind of looks like it is similar to ADA, actually. But more of a symmetrical triangle, I would say. Interesting. So let's see if this plays out as a pattern as well. We're sitting at 296.66. I would like to see it close above 3. Otherwise, I don't know, look for 275. HBAR is up 0.64% on the day. So our original target of, what is that, 23.5 is now acting as the impromptu neckline. Technically, I guess it would be 23. So let's see if we touch that and then fulfill this head and shoulder or invalidate it. If we fulfill it, then my frugal target is probably 21. Invalidate, I would look for 26.5 for an invalidation with conviction. Tyler submitting an early guess for the daily close contest. Let me make sure I document that. Okay. Thank you, Tyler. Okay. So yeah, HBAR. Getting a nice bounce off 23.5, which is exciting. And I'm liking this candle. It's up 1.65% on the day. Or no, just in that candle. It's up 0.77 on the day. Potentially getting a bullish cross over the moving average and the RSI. And momentum wave very much bottomed, like zeroed out. This is interesting. If it like stays this close to the center, I'm not sure what that really means, to be completely honest. I will say it looks, see the big red wave? We got a big red wave right now here. And it's very much like lingering, stuck around the center. So I'm wondering if this right here is what's happening right here. This little double bottom with a higher low. I actually like that. So let's see if that plays out. Should I fractal it? Let me fractal it. Why not? And then maybe that is our trick, our key to finally breaking into this 26.5 range and holding in it. Can I shrink this? That kind of ruins our fun, doesn't it? I suppose I'll leave that. See what it does. Okay. SWE is up 1.71% on the day. Got a nice bounce off of 342. Currently sitting at 349.55. This is our cushion range in between 342 and 353. So I could see it actually. I would actually argue that it's done it already. This linger in between. So we got linger, break, linger up here, playing around 370. Got back into our range, linger. Invalidation. It's not necessary. This is not a head and shoulders at all, but it's got the spirit, the spirit of a head and shoulders pattern. An invalidation. Actually, you know what? Since we did it on HBAR, I actually see it here on SWE as well, the higher low scenario. So I'm gonna just do this same exact thing because it looks good. Now, the original thing that we were looking for is just a three-peat of this dump, recovery, explosion, because it's happened twice now, like textbook. And right now is kind of a perfect setup for it to possibly happen again. But that could also just be a trap. Like me thinking it's going to go down there and then it never does. I'm liking this candle right now. This is a very bullish engulfing candle on this 4-hour time frame on most of these charts. So let's see where this takes us. I would like to see a break above 353 for the daily close. Our size like dead center. So we got plenty of room to go. Ondo, very similar. It's up 2.09% on the day. RSI dead center. Same with the momentum wave. This one is more like a head and shoulders potential. If we lose 90, then it's probably going to, I would say, 83. That would be my target if we broke down and fulfilled the head and shoulder potential. Otherwise, an invalidation, I would like to see above $1 again. But if we get above 95.35, I'm going to be very bullish because that's a big point of contention for me with Ondo specifically. Ondo also has this similar pattern to XRP and ADA where it just looks like it's tracking a gigantic wedge. So that could also bode bullish. I'm not sure what happened to my brain just now. It took too long to sip my chai latte. There's not enough chai latte in my brain. So let's see if this plays out. Yeah, all I can see is that wedge now. So we'll keep an eye on it. I'm going to get rid of the lines, though, because we know it's there. So break above 95.35 would make me very happy. RSI looks very coiled up, and we are lingering in between 90 and 95.35, so I would like to see a move. Arrow, for some reason, a little bit bearish today. We got this head and shoulder, and we're breaking below. So I suppose if it's going to curl up, it would be a breakdown, retest, confirmation. And then I would just look for $1, really. I think $1 is a fair enough target. Frugal target, breakout. Well, let's call it 110. I'm going to call it 110. Waterfly said, what black shirt is on today? JJ doesn't own anything else. Today I'm wearing Hellfire Club, which is backwards. I realize wearing shirts with words on it is stupid for my stream because you guys can't actually read them because it's literally mirrored. But it's from Stranger Things. Yeah. All right. Billy said, JJ, Waterfly, I don't think JJ ever undresses. I actually, every shirt that I've ever worn is underneath this one. I just put more clothes on, and my body absorbs the fabric. It has to be 100% cotton. Okay, so yeah, Arrow. We broke down out of our potential head and shoulder. Target of $1, I'm going to call it $1.10. Like I said, we're at 121.5 right now. We could just as easily come back above. And I've seen these play out to where the target, when you do the measurement, is nowhere near what you actually get. So the halfway point would be 115. So I'm going to mark those on here. 115, I'm going to make it a dotted line. And I'm going to make it blue. And then I'm going to do 110. So those are our two potential targets for Arrow. And that is for the breakdown specifically. It doesn't look like any kind of triangle. It literally looks like it's the same thing that's done in the past, where it curls over. And it might not go all the way down like it did back here. It might not come all the way back down to this purple trend line. So I feel like 110 is a nice retrace, and then it can like establish this nice banana curve trend up versus just this slow grind purple trend line. But he said, not much of a beard. It's nothing close to Franco. Who, me? Oh. Franco has a girl beard. That's good. That's a good one. I like that one. You can tell him I said that. A girl beard. Oh, man. I feel like I laugh at my jokes too much. Okay, pin link is up 6.99%. We got below 60, and it was an immediate buy zone. Potential W on the lower time frame. We're at 61.88 right now. It's up 7.11. Very nice. So we broke below 60, like I said, and got a little bounce. It looks like up 57-ish. RSI, point to the upside. Momentum wave, very coiled up on the momentum wave. Other than that, I would like to see upside, but I'm afraid it's doing exactly what it did back here, where right now we are probably potentially here, where maybe it comes up and rejects the midpoint and then goes to this bearish pattern play out. I don't know if it's going to do a triple bottom again. I don't know if it's going to retrace that far again. Maybe it doesn't do any of those things and it just continues up and blasts through 75 and then goes to new all-time highs. I have no idea. But I'm liking the increased volume. That is the huge difference here. Right here, the volume was kind of trash. Right here, the volume, well, it's actually about the same level. It looks very similar. It's pretty much trash. Yeah, that's the same exact volume. Like, you're not going to convince me otherwise. So maybe, I have no clue. I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. I would love to see it close above 60, but that does not mean that we're going to continue to the upside. That just means that we closed above 60, which is nice. This Sunday is going to be a big deal because it is the weekly and monthly close for August. So this upcoming Sunday is going to be a big deal for the charts. So we're going to have to watch closely for sure. I'm liking the bullish engulfing aspect of this candle. Renders up 2.71%, currently trading at 367. We have been just stuck in the middle, in between 350 and 375, which is crazy. Like, this is like a hydraulic press. That's what I would call this pattern. I don't know if I've ever seen something this choppy. Render on Binance as well, which I believe has the most volume out of any exchange, has been $3.60 something for 3 days. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's been stuck in this 10-cent range. What even is that percentage-wise? It's stuck in like a 2% range for 3 days, dude. That's so awful. If you're trading like 10x, though, you could have probably made bank. But I would not recommend it. It very much, at least I hope, seems like it's coiling up. The RSI for sure is coiling up. Momentum wave, not so much, just kind of grinding up, which is nice. That's totally fine. I don't know. I would like to see if this closes anywhere in this range. I'm okay with it, I suppose. This candle is kind of bullish engulfing. I would love to see it close above 374, but I don't really see it pushing that hard. It seems to have trouble getting above 367 for some reason. So maybe it'll just explode one day. That'd be exciting. But for now, we're stuck forever just at like 365 valuation on average. Stellar is up 0.77% on the day. We got another bullish engulfing potential, little fake out below our range. Our range bottom is 38.5. The top is 52. Still nowhere near even touching 52. What I don't want to see is a repeat of this, where we get the little two tops, the melt, two tops, the melt, the two tops, the melt. But if we did do that, that would be a gigantic wedge. So maybe that is a potential to break bullish. But I feel like that's so miserable, and, you know, each expectation is smaller and smaller. Like, this is a very fun trade. This is slightly less fun. This is stupid. And then eventually you're going to get to, like, where you're just mad. Because it went up, like, 5%. And that was, like, the maximum pump for the month or whatever. Because it's just bleeding sideways for forever. The time capitulation is probably the most effective capitulation. So, the powers that be have enough money and time to wait and not give a crap in order to extract maximum liquidity. Volume on this is very, very bad. I would love to see more volume, but if we close this bullish engulfing, I would be happy. Better yet, I would love to close above 38.5. Otherwise, I'll settle for bullish engulfing. But we'll see what happens. We've seen it go lower before, so it could potentially do that as well. Polkadot is up 3.65% on the day. Is this finally it? I think I've been shifting this for like 1, maybe 2, 3, probably 4, 5, 6. There's a possibility that this is the 7th attempt to get this to break out, retest, and continue. I will say I probably drew it way prematurely, if that's the case, which I have a tendency to do. But I'm trying to put it out there, put it in the universe so that it happens. We're manifesting. The volume is increasing slowly. There's definitely more here. There's more meat versus back here. There's nice volume, but it's very thin, and then it gets thicker, and then it thins out again, and then it gets thicker. So it's getting there. It's slowly picking up. Your RSI got a bullish cross over the moving average, and then it has since coiled up and lingered. It got a bounce as well. So there's definitely potential for some decent upside here. So yeah, I would love to see, again, bullish engulfing. Close would be exciting. Even more exciting would be a close above 4. No, DOT will sit at bear market lows forever. It probably will. Tom Selkscoat said nuclear stocks had good move today. Don't tell me that. I was literally going to buy some yesterday. I literally haven't looked at stocks in like a week. And yesterday I was like, I think I'm going to buy some nuclear stocks. And I did nothing. I did literally nothing. God, I don't want to hear about any nuclear stocks today. Farcoin. Dude, I want to buy a house with Farcoin so bad. Did I tell you guys the quote? My fiance specifically told me, I think I did. I think I told you yesterday. I was like, something, buying a house with Farcoin. And she goes, if you buy a house with Farcoin, I will shut the F up about anything that you ever do with crypto ever again. And I was like, okay. So I have like a side quest goal to buy a house with Farcoin. JJ, you got to do at least weekly looking at some stocks for us. I can't. If it's nuclear, I'll do it tomorrow. Today is like a gut punch. That's mean. Unless it's really something important that I would never consider buying. Feels harder to navigate crypto, to be honest. Yeah, I would say so. Mr. Roberts said, I think at this point, a lot of the older alts like Render, Near, Avalanche, I thought were going to be booming this cycle. Just need to make a deal with better companies, get absorbed, and admit defeat. You're saying Avalanche? I feel like Avalanche has been performing very nicely. I understand Render and Near for sure. But yeah, Fartcoin, we're sitting above 83.27, so I'm happy. We got a slow grind to the upside. RSI coiled up, riding that momentum wave, or riding that, what the hell is it called? Moving average. We got a confirmed green dot on Market Cipher at the Pico bottom. So Fartcoin might have been a buy. Let's see if we get above $1, man. I would love that. I would say this thing kind of looks like a fart you can't trust. I'm being completely honest. JOS Adventure said, can we get a Pudgy Party live stream? Pengu released a game? Ooh. We'll have to check it out for sure. So yeah, that's Fartcoin. It's up 4.62% on the day. CAS is up 2.69%. Nice on the day. We got a little W. So we had an inverse head and shoulders here, which played out perfectly. Target hit. This time around, there's no inverse head and shoulders, but technically we got a double bottom. And we seem to have rejected at 9 cents, which is not great. But we maybe rejected at 9 cents, pulled back to our previous neckline of 88, and bounced. Can this candle close bullish engulfing is the question. We're sitting at 894 right now. I would love to see it close above 898. Yeah. Or if I said Avalanche going to pay my grandkids college in future, people got to be patient. Avalanche has been doing good. That I will admit for sure. Waterfly, next time anybody says anything about Cardano, I'm going to tell them people got to be patient. I will say, there are people in the Cardano community, like deep in the Cardano community, that are starting to look a little flippy now. Like they're like, I think Cardano's failing. So I would assume that we're either near the bottom or Cardano's failing. I don't think it's failing. That's just me though. I do find it funny though that like how easily you can tell the people that didn't dollar cost average who they are. Because I got a ton of ADA at like a quarter. And now it's 3-4 times that. So I'm not complaining at all. These last I think there was like 1 or 2 dips this year where I was like, oh, that sucks really bad. The rest of them, they suck, but I don't look at my portfolio and go, dang it. I just look and I'm like, oh shoot. I'll have to wait another week. It's the same exact story every single time. But anyways, CAS I would love to see close bullish engulfing. We got potential bearish, potential bullish scenario. It's very 50-50 right now. Avalanche is up 1.76% on the day. Beautiful bullish engulfing candle up 2.86% on the 4-hour candle. Currently sitting at 24.85. A close above 25 would be huge. We've rejected once. We've rejected once, twice. I would love to break. Volume looks pretty consistent. We got uptick in volume, and it's maintained ever since this break of 1982, technically. So we'll see where we end up. The head and shoulder is possibly invalidating with this bullish engulfing candle. I would love to see this thing just go bananas. A break above 26 is my long-term bullish goal. But for right now, I would just like a close above 25, or I'll settle for bullish engulfing. We do have a bullish cross over the moving average and the RSI after a head and shoulder played out. And our momentum wave is pointing to the upside. We did get a red dot, but it is pointing up, so. Yeah, let's see what happens. What if I said I remember when I could have bought Apple at $1.97 a share? Everyone wants instant now. Mr. Robert said, JOS Adventure, I watched a Pudgy Party live stream a few years ago. Just kidding. That was a good one. Mr. Robert said, Waterfly for sure, man. Time in the market is still king. Yes, it is. I like DCA. DCA kind of goes hand in hand with time in the market for sure. So I concur. I never thought I'd be that guy. I kind of hate that I'm that guy. It feels boring. When I say it, I become bored. So, if you guys want to gamble, links in the description for leverage trading exchanges that don't require KYC. Don't play with more money than you can afford to lose. And remember, it is literally gambling. Treat it as such. Don't play with your daughter's lunch money. You're an adult. Just be an adult. I'm not a financial advisor. I personally only gamble with like 1% of my portfolio, so do with that information what you will. Chainlink. Beautiful, beautiful break on Chainlink. We had resistance at 24.42. Let's see, we got a break down, which we called. We said this was going to happen because we were in an ascending channel. We broke down, got a little bit of support around like 23, and then it had hard resistance. It literally could not do anything to get above 24.42. So it rejected there, and then it seems like 24-ish acted as a support. And we got a rebound, beautiful candle right here, but a lot of sell pressure with that wick. But we still closed above 24.42. We got a little red with an upper wick as well. And now we got a big green, potentially bullish engulfing. 25.18 is the current price. It's up 5.85% on the day. Volume could be a little bit better, but I'm very happy, very satisfied with this price action so far. Can we get eventually back above the lower trend line of this channel? That would be interesting. But your RSI got a bullish cross over the moving average. Got a nice bounce off of that twice and just blasted off complete separation. And your momentum wave is just now starting to enter the bullish overbought side. So, looks good. Chainlink looks really good. Doge is up 2.56% on the day. We got a break back above 22 and retested it. And we're currently sitting in a bullish engulfing candle. The candle itself is up 2.22% on the day. Doge itself, 2.55% on the day, currently trading at 22.45. Bullish engulfing close is always ideal, so I would love that. As long as we're above 22, I'm happy. And again, you got that bullish cross over the moving average. It lingered, retest, confirmation, bounce, continuation, separation even. If it does this, that's even better. So Doge looks really good. Looks like a good setup. Still never got that retrace down to like the 20-cent area. So if it does do this, I don't know why that keeps happening. Does do this, that would be my target. 1, 2, 3. Just because it broke and you definitely did not get that. You got about half of that, which is what I was talking about earlier when I said that these head and shoulders they'll break bearish, but they will not fully play out to their target. They go about halfway. And then a bunch of people are left waiting to take profit on their shorts down here. And they get completely wrecked. Because it goes back way above their entry. So it's a good way to screw over both sides, essentially. NIR's up 0.99% on the day. So we lingered at 251.5 for forever, broke below it, and got right back above it immediately. So we are in a bullish engulfing candle. The candle itself is up 2.54%. NIR itself is up 1.03% on the day. Volume is very, very much lacking. You had the price, or not the price, the RSI lingering after your bullish cross. Linger. Little fake out below, break back above. Hopefully, continuation, separation, and bullish momentum. I like bullish engulfing again. That's always a winner. Momentum wave very much settled down in the middle. Pengu's up 1.69%. Dancing around 29.98. We're sitting at 30.53 right now. Another bullish engulfing scenario. This one on the RSI is a little bit interesting because we got break above, break below, above, below, above. It's very volatile, which is okay. Moving average is kind of acting just as a median almost this entire time, which is very interesting. So something to keep an eye on. I mean, it's called a moving average, so it makes sense. That's probably a really stupid thing of me to say. I'm like, the moving average is it's like really averaged out. It's like the middle of the road. Yeah, Pengu looks good. Bullish engulfing. I would love to see it get above 31. But we'll see. We will see. Silver. Very pumpy. Potential double top. We're at 39.03 right now. Quiet. So we got a pretty harsh blast up here, and then a complete retrace. It ate that entire move. That was a full-on, like, janky BART. And then it slowly, as we call it, established some scaffolding, a nice base. And it is now up there with a little more strength, a little more conviction. So it looks good. JY's Adventure said, dang, can we get a crazy alt season? Can we get an alt season at all? And everyone get rich? Yeah, for real, man. I feel it. DXY. 97.89. Nobody really cares about this. We got a little triple bottom potential. Let's see if we get some upside, but I wouldn't be surprised if it just continues plummeting. MicroStrategy down 0.94% on the day, still lingering. As long as it holds above 333, I'm happy. It's at 338. I'm totally okay with them spending an extended period of time down here. Last time I got a retrace, it was down here for how long was that? 26 days, so like an entire month it stayed in between like 360 and 380. That's just how stocks work, man. We have not seen Crow yet, Fahid. NASDAQ looking good, getting a little pumpy. S&P, new all-time highs on the S&P, and my fractal is officially expired, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final day. The fractal played out beautifully. I'm very proud of myself. Rest in peace, Ass Fractal 2.0. You served us well. All right, Bitcoin dominance 58.26. Potential bearish. What is that called? Bearish engulfing. And Bitcoin itself looking good. 112.493. Let's go check out Crow. They're partnering with everybody. Crow is the new Chainlink. Very, very pumpy, exciting stuff. 33.401. We broke above 20, and it was game over from there. Number go up. Cool. Did you guys buy the dip? Did anybody buy the dip? Little 20% retrace. Typical of a bull market, and it's up 10.5% right now. Very nice. Very nice. Let's give a round of applause for Crow. Good for them. Anybody all in on Crow? Should we just buy exchange coins? That seems like the way to go. What if the exchange coins were the exciting ones this time around? That would be so stupid. It'd be the most boring bull market ever. Everyone's like, yay. BNB is doing really good. Oh my gosh, did you see Uniswap? Coinbase released their own coin. Does Base have a coin? Or is it just the blockchain? Am I stupid? Is that a stupid question? That might be a stupid question. Bitcoin looking really good here, guys. Let's see, we got 7 minutes until the daily close contest begins. I'm liking this candle, man. This is a good looking candle. But he said Crow is only cause of Trump media. I thought that they pumped beforehand, though, for something else. They've had quite a few good
good things going for them. They got good marketing, man. I will say I'm not a holder myself. I wish I was, just because number go up. You know, obviously, whenever something pumps, you wish you held it. Like right now, Pinlink's up 7.96%. I hold some Pinlink, but I wish I had bought 7.96% ago versus when I bought. What else is up? Solana. I wish I had more Solana. Fartcoin. I have no Fartcoin. I could be up 4.97% if I had bought Fartcoin yesterday. Chainlink is up 6.01%. I have some Chainlink, but if I would have went all in yesterday, I'd be up 6.01%. It's always going to be like that. Base is on ETH, no token. That's so weird. How does that work? Because I thought it was their own chain. Is it on ETH or is it just an EVM? I don't understand. I don't understand how that stuff works. Am I the only one confused? What if I said I have no Fartcoin either? How, you know, watch Fartcoin be the only performer of this bull market. Tyler said, I said it once and say it again. I own Crow because of advertisement. Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad method. Not a bad method at all. I don't hold it because I'm stubborn. Mr. Roberts said, Waters, I love that you're thinking ahead to grandkids for real. I invest for generations to come. We should all think like that. Hell yeah. Fahid said, Base is an L2 basically, just doesn't need a token. Okay, so it's like Polygon, but Polygon has a useless token, whereas Base doesn't. Jay West Adventure said Fartcoin 10x. I don't know, man. I've been kind of hung up on Fartcoin. I definitely need to buy some. I want to buy a house with it. Imagine being the guy that bought a house with Fartcoin. A fart house. I would totally buy Fart House. Brendan Hogan said Sol is holding well, man. It really is. Dude, Sol is leading the altcoin market right now as far as I'm concerned. ETH is literally down. Look at Sol. 5.77%. Everyone said ETH was dead, and it got a little pumpy. Good for them. But for some reason, it's really weird. Solana seems to be outperforming Ethereum. That's so strange. What's this? Ethereum is putting a lower high? Solana's putting in a higher high? That's so strange. It's almost like Solana makes more money from revenue. And because of how the math works out, that means that they have like hundreds of thousands of more users than Ethereum. What? That's really weird. I never would have guessed that the chain with more activity, more users, and less fees, but somehow more revenue, would outperform Ethereum for some crazy reason. Who would have thought? Fahid said, you can make the argument that ETH on Base is the base token. Ooh, I like that. I like that one. Fahid's getting all scientific on us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for smashing the like button and for being here on this fine Thursday evening. Cheers. Dang, Waterfly can't spell. That was good. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 minutes remaining until the Bitcoin daily close contest, so make sure you guys get your guesses ready. We also have, what is it, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days remaining for my speculative fractal breakout. August 24th through the 30th, which is what this window is, these purple guys. Oh my gosh, that's such a good straight line. Ready? Can I do it again? Can I do it again? Can I do it again? Oh, damn it. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. Such BS. It was so close. What if I said my typing atrocious? I know. That's one of my favorite words. Atrocious. I don't know why. I think it's because it's a weird sounding word, and I know how to spell it. Look at this beautiful candle. There's not even a wick above, dude. It's just a nice, thick, green rectangle. Everybody loves a nice, thick, green rectangle. Tyler resubmitting a guess. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got less than 1 minute remaining until the Bitcoin Daily Close contest. Did I tell you guys I ordered a new phone? Kind of excited about it. It's old. It's a refurbished phone from eBay again, but I should be able to use Coinbase on it. Did I tell you guys I can't get Coinbase on my current phone anymore because it's obsolete? Is that cruel if I give this phone to my daughter? She doesn't have a phone yet. I'm gonna get in trouble now. You guys are gonna like just drill into me now after that. We got 25 seconds remaining. Let's transition to our game screen. "12 seconds remaining on the clock for the Daily Close contest. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Make sure you smash the like button so you can participate. Anyone can play. Only one will win. 2, 1. Get your guesses in for the Daily Close contest. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler is numero uno, as per usual. What did I do? 112. What have I done? 420 and 70 cents. Got it. Tom Selleck's goat. Coming in with a 112, 550. I don't like 112. I'm used to 111. It's really easy to type. Anybody else? Anybody at all? I gotta get my cat in here so that I can do the Dr. Evil spin. Brendan Hilligan coming in. We're not so different, you and I. 112. 45323. Got it. Ooh, it's about to be cold outside, so that way I can wear the Stormy Chromer. And then eventually, I'll be able to wear the Santa hat. What if I said skip me as always? I didn't skip you. Yours isn't showing up. And I'm on live chat as well. Skip you. Look at this. I said Daily Close contest. Go, go, go. We got Tom Selleck's go. Brendan Hilligan. And then Waterfly just said, skip me as always. Tyler submitted early. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. All right. Oops. Bitcoin 112, 487 and 13 cents. Oh, Tom Selleck's goat said Van Eck CEO on ETH. It's very much what I call the Wall Street token. I do think I have that in our news segment. Waterfly said, if I don't show up, then you're broken. I mean, I think we've already established that. That's definitely not news to anybody. I'm very much broken. Look at how I'm a man of many hats. This is not a funny joke. Oh man, good times. I have the tinfoil too. It's just that one's too much of a hassle for me to grab. I also think I dropped my old hat. I'm gonna pick that up later. Bitcoin 112, 466 and 53 cents. You guys got 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock to get your guesses in for the Daily Close contest. We have 3 participants currently in the game. Tyler Yetzer with the 112, 420 and 70 cents. Tom Selleck's goat with 112, 550 even. Brendan Hilligan with 112, 453 and 23 cents. J Shear 2.0 said guess in the Discord. Let's go check it out. Mr. J Shear coming in with 112, 444. $112,444. Bahid coming in with 112,420. Are you going to be participating, Mr. Waterfly? We got a bunch of messages. Hold on. Who do we got? What do you guys? 7:06 p.m. Oh, Philly said he was first, and it was up first. Whoa. And then everybody else shared that Philly wasn't first. That means that Philly has a bad internet connection. I'm sorry to be the one to break the news to you, Philly, but your internet sucks. Waterfly said this is why I don't play. Why? I hope Waterfly's generation wasn't the ones who were responsible for the participation trophy. Did I get Bahid already?
Yes, I did. And then we got Giovanni coming in with a 112,500. We got Mr. Robbers. Oops. Coming in with a 112,398. I have a question that I might get in trouble for. In 4th grade, I really wanted to be a Native American for Halloween. So in 4th grade, I was a Native American for Halloween. Is that racist? This is a real question. As you can see, I'm incredibly white. Bitcoin currently trading 112,528 and 16 cents. Ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Thank you for participating. Let's get these bad boys up on the board. Mr. Roberts said hell no. Brendan Hogan said no, but it's gay. I will accept gay. Giovanni said nah. I'm going to show my fiance this later. Halloween's supposed to be scary. One of my favorite things, though, to respond is there's like 3 black people in our school. We live in the middle of nowhere. And I was actually really good friends with them. But the youngest one, who was in my grade, was Elvis Presley in the play that year. Elvis Presley's a white dude, and nobody cared. He was great. He did amazing. I was like, I can't be a Native American for Halloween, but Tyler Johnson, I was like, no, it's not racist. You're allowed to emulate people that you enjoy. I wasn't doing it out of spite or anything. I don't know. This is a controversial take. 112,550 from Tom Selleck's goat. Sometimes I like to cross the line a little bit. It's fun. We got Giovanni Fontes. Bitcoin's getting a little spicy here, guys. You might have been a little too bearish. 112,500. We got 112,45323 for Brendan Hogan. That's whatever racist says. We got Jay Shear 2.0 with 112,444. Is that right? Nope. 112,444. Here we go. We got 112,420 and 70 cents for Tyler. What the hell? What happened? For Tyler. I don't know why I'm doing this voice now. We got Rashid. I have to fully commit. 112,420 even. Oh, dang. And then we got Mr. Roberts. 112,398. Part of me does stupid stuff just in hopes that, like, someone's, like, watching this and their wife is in the room or something, and they're like, what the hell are you watching? I'm up here, naming different numbers. It's like Sesame Street for adults. It's JJ's Cryptic Corner. I gotta pay somebody to make like a Sesame Street like jingle for the intro now. Tom Selleck's go currently in the lead. Bitcoin at 112,575 and 98 cents. Getting a little pumpy here. You guys were just a little bit too bearish, if I do say so myself. Tom Selleck's goat. Maybe living up to the name. Goat. We got some interesting candle patterns here. 1 minute and 55 seconds remaining. My guy sounds like Beaker. There's that one video. I don't know what it is. It's like, it might be from Sesame Street. I have no idea. And the things, it's a puppet, and it has like another puppet, and it's like waterboarding it. But its voice sounds like that. What is it? I don't remember what it's saying. It's so funny though. It's like, oh no. Oh shoot, I've got to try to figure out what it is. It's the funniest thing, dude. It's so funny. Giovanni said my wife all the time, she recognizes the voice now. Tom Selleck said my guy sounds like Beaker. You can't say sitting Indian style anymore. You have to say sitting Native American style.
All right, Bitcoin 112,542 and 26 cents. Currently, Giovanni Fontes is now in the lead, stealing it from Tom Selleck's goat. What's it going to be? 54 seconds remaining. Ooh, Tom Selleck's goat back in the lead. This is going to be a close one. A lot of interesting candles around the Bitcoin Binance USDT 1 minute time frame. Dude, I will write a record in Sesame Street jingle, the cryptic corner. Heck yeah. 112, 571, 55, 36 seconds remaining on the clock. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. Tom Selleck's goat still in the lead. Tom Selleck's goat said crisscross applesauce is what they call it. That is the most annoying name in the world. Just say with your legs crossed. Me and my daughter were looking at, I was having her help me pick a chair because I was going through all the cheapest chairs on Amazon. And a lot of them are so that you can sit like with your legs crossed. Some of them are photoshopped so bad. I think I showed you guys. I was cracking up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the daily close contest, Tom Selleck's goat, once again now beating Hoff's 16 wins under his belt. Slowly but surely making his way up to Fahid's spot. And then eventually, Mr. Tyler. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's goat, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Bitcoin daily close price, 112,566 and 90 cents. 112,566 and 90 cents. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's goat, on your victory. Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas in the chat. Oh, 112,550. Wow, big dump-a-rooney from the Bitcoin. Whew. Liquidating some horny bulls. Interesting. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's goat, on your victory. The underdog of the year, perhaps. Or will there be a fourth party underdog that makes their way downtown, walks fast, and faces past as they're homebound? Ladies and gentlemen, spam the bananas. Tom Selleck's goat is our winner. Yay! Closest without going over. Very cool. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's goat. All right, let me add you to the winner's Google Doc. Cool. And, ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? I believe that you will find this daily close prize incredibly ironic, considering who won, what's been happening with their victories, and who didn't win. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll, please? The winner of today's daily close contest with a guess of 112,550 and an actual Bitcoin daily close of 112,566 and 90 cents on August 28th, 2025. Mr. Tom Selleck's goat's prize is a bratwurst. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's goat, on your victory. Enjoy your bratwurst. It has been grilled to perfection. It is just a standard bratwurst. Feel free to cut it up. You can bring your own bun. You can share with friends, family, peers, your fellow competitors. Whatever you do, you are legally obligated to remove it from the premises. Congratulations on your victory. Enjoy. Tyler is not the recipient of this prize, which is quite ironic. Foreshadowing, maybe? Is Tom Selleck's goat going to steal the number one place? Only time will tell, but first, he must defeat Fahid. Exciting stuff. We gotta get some dramatic music for the daily close contest, man. Look at that little itty bitty red 4-hour candle looked like a monster on the 1 minute time frame. That's hilarious, dude. That might be the most volatile 1 minute time frame daily close we've seen in a long time. Oh man. What's going on, Cash Oak? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got through all of our charts. Tyler said, want to see something awesome? I did this for my kids today. Discord. Let's see. Tyler's trying to steal the show now.
After with, ooh, we got chalk paint. Hold on, let me mute this. I think it's muted. That's actually sick. All right, I'll show everybody. You guys should do this for your kids too. This is what having kids is all about, man. We got before. This is what a house looks like. Never seen this before. And after. That's so sick. The chalk paint is awesome, dude. Do they have whiteboard paint? Or would you just have to buy, like, the roll-on material? Nice. Well, congratulations to Tyler's kids, but even more so, congratulations Tom Selleck's GOAT for defeating Tyler. F that guy. Congratulations, Tom Selleck's GOAT. Cashok said, "What's up, brother? I've been getting slapped." Me too, man. But some people like that. All right, we got some news articles, guys. Gordon, alts are now the most oversold in crypto history. Not even during the COVID, or I wasn't supposed to say that word, or tariff crash, alts were this much oversold. Do whatever you want with this information. Tom Selleck's GOAT said, yes, they have whiteboard paint. Ooh, you could do a combination then. That'd be pretty cool. I guess whiteboard paint would just be white, though, so yeah, oversold alts. We'll see what happens. Ivan on text said, good morning, crypto. Next leg of the cycle starts now. It will be massive. Kraken posted this crazy. Kraken is honored to be selected as the trusted partner for Commerce Governor to purchase the necessary crypto assets to carry out their initiative of disseminating U.S. GDP data across major blockchains, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avalanche, Stellar, Polygon, and Tron. Secretary Howard Lutnick and President of the United States continue to show unmatched support for technology and commitment to U.S. leadership in innovation. Crypto brings unparalleled transparency and efficiency to government data, paving the way for more trusted digital economy. Let's frickin' go. Tyler said, thanks, people, and good job, GOAT, but if you keep it up, I'm going to have to +1 you soon. Cashok said Tyler's going to dump the market. Next L. We got U.S. Department of Commerce partners with Chainlink to bring government macroeconomic data on chain. Hell yeah. Cointelegraph published key U.S. economic data points are now on chain via Chainlink data feeds across these blockchains: Arbitrum, Avalanche Base, Bitunix, Ethereum, Linea, Mantle, Optimism, Sonic, and ZK Sync. Mr. Roberts said, I mean, a GOAT +1 mug would be pretty effing sweet, to be honest. We got it for Heat +1. CryptoZaurus posted in the U.S. Department of Commerce. The U.S. Department of Commerce selects Pipe Network to verify and distribute economic data on chain. The crypto revolution continues. Cool. GDP Q2 expected 3.0, actual 3.3. I believe that was revised today. This one was hilarious. Abraham Lincoln published. He's back from the dead, by the way. Chainlink, ticker Link, has partnered with Christ to verify sinners on chain. Big if true. Very exciting news. Was not expecting that. Totally unexpected. 11 years ago today, the first Bitcoin recipient, Hal Finney, passed away. Rest in peace. Absolute freaking legend. Justin, U.S. revises Q2 GDP growth up 3.3. The best quarter since Q3 2023. Hell yeah. U.S. Department of Commerce says, we are cementing our role as the blockchain capital of the world. I like how often they repeat that. It is only fitting that the Commerce Department and President Donald Trump, the crypto president, publicly release economic statistical data on the blockchain. We are making America's economic truth immutable and globally accessible like never before, cementing our role as the blockchain capital of the world, and everybody has to admit that 3.3 GDP growth is impressive. Secretary Howard Lutnick. He's a professional salesman. Tom Selleck said, rest in peace, Hal, a.k.a. Satoshi. I agree, Tom. That is actually my theory as well. We got another $3.6 trillion. JP Morgan says Bitcoin is undervalued versus gold. Hell yeah. CFTC to issue clarification allowing U.S. users to trade on offshore crypto exchanges. It's about damn time. S&P 500 reaches new all-time high of $6,500. This is a good one from Marty Party. People, don't ask for permission. The new economy is permissionless. This means you are in control of your money and investments, not the bank or government, and there is nothing they can do about it. They are rent seekers. We invented this technology to remove the regulatory capture and friction in the economy. Use it. Don't ask. Build, invent, use, demand. It's your future, your world. Make it. Stop asking permission. We have cryptography now. That was pretty cool. I like that one. We got rotation. ETH Bitcoin, number go up. Solana Bitcoin, number go up. Solana ETH, number go up. Interesting the way that works. Solana also the only green coin so far, besides SNEK, Arrow, and Render, I guess. But ETH for some reason red. It's just very interesting to me. It's very interesting. Bitcoin dominance continuing to fall, hopefully. Congratulations, Tom Selleck Scope, once again on your victory. Enjoy your bratwurst. Looks delicious. Next, we got another big one from Colin Talks Crypto. Many think a Bitcoin top will form in 2 months. I think it's possible too, but there's one element I can't put my finger on. Sentiment. Sentiment isn't matching with the top. Where is the euphoria? Sentiment is an important indicator. We're not seeing the sentiment top form yet. This suggests Bitcoin could peak later, as it takes more than 2 months for it to go from where it is now to overheated. At the same time, I wouldn't want to miss the top if every other metric is indicating overheated. However, so far, every other metric is not indicating overheated. Will they all scream overheated in 2 months, as well as full-blown euphoric sentiment? Really, the only thing indicating a top in 2 months is the metric of cycle time, duration in the Bitcoin cycle. I am apt to believe the other metrics are more correct than time alone, and none of them are screaming top yet. This actually kind of falls into the extending market diminishing returns concept as well. Really, what we want to check for in 2 months is metric overheatedness, such as those in cbbi.info. Sentiment. Are things near euphoric highs? If we have those things, then awesome. It's time to take profits, speaking to myself here. But if we only have cycle time as a top indicator, I'm apt to hold off until the other two metrics and sentiment are also showing overheated. Cycle time alone isn't enough to convince me of a top. I thoroughly agree with this. However, it would be quite comical and very crypto market of cycle time to be the ultimate top indicator this time around for no reason whatsoever. That's just what Satoshi chose to be the top indicator this time. S&P 500 continues making all-time highs. Liquidity is still flowing in. This one cracks me up because the ultimate argument against the current bull market is, where's the money going to come from? People seem to forget the concept that we've quintupled our global money supply just in the past 3 or 4 years. The cryptocurrency market hasn't done that yet. So trickle down would argue number go up very fast, very soon. I'm just saying. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Bitcoin possibly getting ready to send it. Are we positioned in trades? You bet your ass we are. Just in, 1 billion USDT minted on Ethereum. Very exciting. Caliper has established a Link treasury and formed a crypto advisory board to oversee acquisitions, custody, and staking. Let's go. Former Coinbase CTO says Bitcoin will replace real estate as the primary store of value, leaving houses and apartments for utility only. I really like this one. I thought that one was clever. Ethereum spot ETFs recorded 309 million in net inflows on August 27th, bringing the total net assets to 30.17 billion. That's huge. By 2036, more than 99% of Bitcoin supply will be mined, with around 20.9 million Bitcoin in circulation and almost no new issuance. That number goes down dramatically every 4 years, which is what the halving is. So eventually, by 2140, there will only be... Actually, we don't even have enough decimals. By 2136, each block reward will be 0.00000001 Bitcoin, which is crazy. All right, next we got stablecoin market cap has surpassed 280 billion, hitting a new all-time high. I'm gonna continue to repeat myself. I think that this metric alone is going to go up forever. I don't know if this is ever gonna stop. Maybe not forever. Maybe that's me being over dramatic, but I think stablecoin market cap is going to start being measured completely separate from cryptocurrency because it's going to get to a point where it's not even relevant to cryptocurrency at all. Just Have Fun said, yo, what's going on, Just Have Fun? Mr. Roberts said, I will laugh my ass off if Bitcoin tops directly when it's supposed to. That would be really funny, dude. Marty can be annoying sometimes, but that's a good rant. Drummer said, Tom, you don't think Satoshi Usaka and Ron Nakamoto is Satoshi Nakamoto? Steve Dougha said, yo, it's Zhao Pith Network. Let's effing go. JJ, let's effing go. Let's effing go. Chewy said, when my coin pump. What's going on, Chewy? Chewy coin go down today. It was the only coin that went down, but it's like the first time that it's ever gone down. We do have a Head and Shoulders here, which broke down. Now it doesn't seem to want to continue to go down, so you could get right back above. You could come back up here and reject and then continue. My target, if it continues to be bearish, is 115 to 110. I don't see that happening though. We've called a million targets on this before, and every single one of them failed, so yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. All right, next we got... Oh yeah, congratulations, Tom Selleck's Goat, on your victory once again. Today, the S&P 500 reached a new all-time high of 6,500. Steve said, say my last name again. Dougha? 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 I don't know. I want to say dung. For some reason, my brain flips the U over. Dungya? Is it Dungya? That actually sounds sick. Cointelegraph published 21 shares as filed with the SEC to launch a CETF. That's exciting. They only have 240 days worth of delay until that gets approved. That's exciting. Kanye West's YZY token collapsed over 80% after launch, leaving 51,000 traders with 74 million in losses, while just 11 wallets profited over $1 million. That's insane. Steve said, I'm dying. You didn't even want to know my real name, man. My real name is crazy. Cointelegraph posted Polymarket odds show a 59% chance that Bitcoin will dip below 100K before 2026 as odds are decreasing as time goes on, which is pretty sick. This one was just a cool post. I'm not going to play the audio, but you can see the video. This is 10 years of Bitcoin price action in 30 seconds. Couple $100 in 2015. Gosh, that sucks so bad, dude. Doja? Is it Doja? Is it Doja? Oh my gosh, it is Doja. I can't believe I didn't see that. Jeez, that's so crazy. Doya? Dugya? Dugya? Dugyaha? Oh, Dugyaha! That could be a whole sentence. Okay. Simply Bitcoin posted, Bitcoin is quietly on the brink of a huge 84 trillion crypto price earthquake, according to Forbes. I don't know what the hell that means, but I'll take it. New Rockefellers or Rothschilds, Bitcoin is quietly on the brink of a huge 84 trillion crypto earthquake. By Billy Bambro. That's a sick name, too. What's up with the sick names today? Billy Bambro. Bam, bro. Powell confirmed rate cuts. Altcoins are set to moon just like in 2024. Yay! 105.48%. Better go up more than that. That'll piss me off. Altcoins are showing strong momentum compared to Bitcoin. The Altcoin Season Index is also indicating consistent higher highs with each cycle. That is true. We're at 59 right now. Let's actually check that out today ourselves. CoinMarketCap. What do we got? 45 on Fear and Greed. Did we cross into Fear yet? Did they steal that from us? We did not cross into Fear. What? Lame. All right, and then altcoin season, we're at 57. Hell yeah. When does this, when do the altcoins start to correlate with this? It's turning, like, we passed 50. We're in technically like the preseason, the pregame altcoin season. Why number no go up? Hello? I'm just saying. Congratulations, Tom Selleck, once again on your victory, my friend. That Pulse player said, my theory about the market makers holding the market down till cuts to release the Kraken. Ooh, I like that. Tom Selleck said, LOL. Senators in Mexico broke into a fist fight. Oh, I saw that one of the, I don't remember if it was a senator or something, the one that looks like he pays boys for sex, apparently pays boys for sex. And I was like, I thought we knew that. I saw this whole thing, and the dude, he kind of looks like a teddy bear, but like a creepy old man. And it was like, so-and-so pays for sex with boys. And I was like, oh, I thought that we knew that. Maybe boys is not the right word. He sleeps with dudes. Which I'm pretty sure I remember reading that like 3 or 4 years ago. And nobody gave a crap. So I thought it was funny that they were just saying it again randomly. Just every once in a while they're like, look at this gay dude. He's in the government. That's fucked up. Look at Pith chart. Okay, let's take a look. We should actually, Bitcoin looks pretty sick right now too. That's exciting. That guy. All right, Pith. Oh my gosh, holy cow. We got a 58.1% candle and a 30.45% candle. Dang. That's 100%. Wow. So, you know what's really funny? I very clearly was looking for a banana curve. And, I guess it's recoupling. I'm going to take that win. I'm going to take that win. We're going to recouple right here. And I'm going to tell everybody that I was right. Look at that. Somebody in the government, like, bought around here, or their kid bought around here or something. They're like, I'll let my kid $100,000. And they bought this Mike Tyson coin, Pith, and it's down like 90%. I really need that $50,000 back. Can you guys hook me up? And then they're like, the United States chooses Mike Tyson's coin for some random shit, and then it goes up 100%. So now instead of only being left with $5,000, they got $10,000, which is pretty sick. Mr. Roberts said, nice win, JJ. Thank you, Mr. Roberts. I'm a goddamn genius. It's really hard being this smart. You know, I try my best to help you guys out. Every once in a while, I give away a little bit of a premature pumpulation, if you will. I called it a little bit too early. And I just, you know, I'm impatient. Sometimes you gotta wait a little bit longer. Very clear that I was 100% right here. There's no deviation at all whatsoever. That's exciting though. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Good for Pith. I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see what the government starts to do with this as well. This is the first coin that they're like, it's either this or Chainlink, because the Chainlink news came out today too. They're both oracles though, and I've been pointing out how important Chainlink is. So we're slowly but surely starting to learn that Chainlink is the ultimate underdog, and that it's stupid to crap on them just because the price isn't that great. Steve said that had to have been me asking to look at that chat. That's very possible. All right. Bitcoin is... What is Bitcoin doing? It's doing nothing. Okay, back to the news articles, guys. We got... Last one. Breaking. Altseason begins in 4 days. September 1st. Oh, man. Okay. I'm just here for the charts, man. Altcoin season historically begins 500 days after Bitcoin halving, and we are now just 4 days away from that mark. $1 now equals $25,000 in a few weeks if you buy the right low caps. The list of the best altcoins with 500x potential. Okay, we're not going to look at that list, but I'm going to look at these charts. We got 2013 halving, 500 days, number go up. 2017 halving, 500 days, number go up. Which actually, I guess I would say we're probably closest to 2017. 2021, having 500 days, number go up. And now, having 500 days, number go up. Very exciting. We will see what happens. Mr. Roberts said, "You say premature pumpulation ever again, and I'm out." I mean, it happens to everybody, man. There's nothing to be ashamed of. What if I say it in this voice? Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. All right. Portfolio update. We got our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio. I'll give this a little refresh. See where we're at. Does it change at all? Does it update live? 941. No, it's okay. We are $59 in the hole. Currently, Sol and ADA and Render are leading the pack. Sol is up $28, ADA's up $11, and Render's up 39 cents. The rest are dragging her down. We got Ondo, Doge, Proppy, Fetch, Near, Shib, and Aptos. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Next, we got our Memecoin portfolio. Holding up pretty well. Actually, holding up very similarly to the 1K to 10K Grok portfolio. They may be syncing up, which is very interesting. Memecoin portfolio down $57. With Pepe are leading the pack. Doge, SNEK, and Giga are dragging her down. Whip is up $54. Pepe's up $14. Doge is down 10. SNEK is down 12. And Giga Chad is down 104. For some reason, Giga Chad continues to plummet. This, again, though, might be the ultimate buy zone. I don't know if it's ever going to recover. We shall see over time, obviously. Narrative portfolio, my favorite, the most stable, is in profit $72. This portfolio is made up of one meme coin, one artificial intelligence coin, one real world asset coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and one gaming coin. And it is absolutely killing it. VChain is the only one that is not in profit. It is down $7. Decentraland is up 6. Fetch is up 10. Tau is up 15. And Pepe's up 45. Very cool. And then last but not least, the perfect entry portfolio, which I think we might have missed our buy. But I'm still going to wait. I'm going to hold out. Maybe we got to buy when Altseason begins. I don't know. Perfect entry portfolio currently in profit $228. Wow. We got 8 assets here, all voted on by you, the community. Crow leading the pack up $114. Wow. Chainlink up 65. Sol up 19. ETH up 15. Sui up 12. Ondo up 5, Graph up 2, and Render the only one that is negative, down $10. This portfolio kind of killing it. I'm thoroughly impressed that you guys pieced this bad boy together and it was doing this damn good. Crow and Chainlink, was not expecting those to be the winners. That's awesome. I mean, Chainlink over time, yes, I was not expecting that to happen right after we built this portfolio. That's pretty sick. Crow, I didn't think anything was going to cross the 100% mark this fast. Crow just exploded. Are they pumping again today? Did we look at this already? Jeez, that is sick, dude. What is the all-time high for Crow? I'm curious. Is it going to go there? Did it go there already? Nope, it's going there right now. Ooh. Look at this, dude. You got hump, hump, pump. Hump, hump, pump. Got to get a couple of humps in there before you can pump. That's just the way that things work, man. Yeah, you know what's really crazy too? I'll take it even a step further. You got a little baby hump. Baby hump. Hump, 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 pump, pump. Hello. You can't make this stuff up, guys. History does not repeat, but it often rhymes. What's very interesting is we are a little bit overbought right now, but it's not even that crazy by comparison to everything else. Look at how overbought this thing got before. Up to 93. We're sitting at 82 right now, and it takes a lot to get up that high, especially on the weekly time frame. If this thing cools off, it's got a lot more room to grow. I'm genuinely curious as to where this could go, because this is a good metric for the rest of the market. Crow has good marketing. It's got a ton of publicity. People use the exchange. There's every reason for somebody to buy this. So Is it going to go to $1.50? Is it going to go to several dollars? That'd be kind of crazy. Especially if they burn, if they have set up any kind of burn mechanism. I don't know if they have anything right now. But if they like burn a good chunk of the supply, I know they like resurrected like 20% of the supply or something ridiculous. But the fact that they can do that and still pump, I feel like all the stuff that's coming out that's happening right now was talked about and planned ahead months ago. I feel like everyone knew that all of this stuff was going to happen this way, and then it's just now coming out, and everyone is fully positioned and prepared for more. Tyler said, Crow less X than ADA. Ha ha ha. What? I mean, it's up a lot. Tom Selleck's code said it's going up forever, JJ. It might, man. It might. Look at Sol is actually killing it. Brendan Hilgen said Sol holding 215. Let's go. She's already up 1.59% on the day. Ooh. Guys, altcoins are spicing up. We got a spicy stream today. Hello. Even Bitcoin's turning green. Dang. Okay. You guys stuck around? Tyler said from all-time high. I don't know what the market cap was. So, I have no rebuttal, Tyler. Congratulations, Tom Selleck for slowly whooping Tyler's ass. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to word it that way. My bad. Okay, anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, my exciting news. Steve said, what do you think about HBAR, guys? I like HBAR. I saw a post from somebody being a person that was not very nice, saying that HBAR was one of the coins that was useless, and it pissed me off. Kevin O'Leary likes HBAR. I think that's all we really need to know. Kevin O'Leary likes HBAR, and Kevin O'Leary likes money. And he has a big ego. He's not going to buy something and rug it just for people to later be like, oh, this failed shitty garbage thing. You know, I feel like it's going to do good just strictly because of Kevin O'Leary's involvement. But I'm a fan. I am. I need 50 cents. I feel like 50 cents is pretty decent. What's its current all-time high? It's going to 50 cents. No freaking problem. Are you kidding me? Not financial advice. We'll see what the market does, though. It's obviously going to be entirely dependent on the market. My exciting news that I waited until after the daily close for all the lamos to leave early because they're fucking weenies. Strike Finance, the decentralized perpetual trading protocol on Cardano. By the way, did anybody buy this? One of the 10,000 times that I told you guys you should look into it, because this is my second largest bag. Because of this, I was buying it down here. Since then, it is up 1,229%, and it's only a $50 million market cap. This is a decentralized perpetual trading protocol on Cardano that is in its infancy, that is already in the top 40 earners for DeFi. That's how much money they're making off of fees. I'm just saying, they only have 2 assets live right now as well. Anytime they open up the stake pools for more liquidity, it fills up within like an hour. So people are providing liquidity. They're getting a shit ton of rewards. And the revenue is literally record-breaking, especially if the market cap is ridiculous. I am interviewing the creator of Strike Finance on Sunday. It's going to be a recorded interview, so I'm going to publish a video later. But I'm very excited about it. So, highly recommend you guys check it out. You literally can trade with leverage on chain. It's completely decentralized. This is hyperliquid on Cardano. You got ADA and SNEK. So, totally up to you guys. Obviously, exercise caution if you do choose to trade on here. It is a leveraged trading platform, so treat it like gambling. But I'm excited. I get to interview the guy on Sunday, so pretty stoked. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Congratulations, Tom Selleck once again. Tyler said, HBAR useless. It cured cancer on the moon. Giovanni said, it just sold ARC block for a loss today. Super underperformer. Mr. Rubber said Kevin might be the Canadian version of Tom L. I don't know who any of those people are. Kevin O'Leary? Who's Tom L? Tom Long? I don't know. JJ gonna use me as exit liquidity for... Oh, no, I'm not selling my strike. Not right now. I got targets. I got targets for for my bags. My strike bag almost flipped my SNEK bag because it was performing so well while SNEK was lingering. I was literally watching it. I was like, uh-oh. What do I do if strike flips my biggest conviction bag? No clue. Steve said, HBAR is fire. It's served me well so far. I'm unsure of all-time high this cycle due to dilution. Ooh, that's a good question, actually, Steve. We can figure that out. So let me show you. This is actually really exciting. Highly recommend checking this out yourself as well for anything like this. So we'll go to HBAR. And I'm going to go on the daily time frame, zoom way the heck out, make sure I can get that all-time high. The previous all-time high was September 15, 16, 2021. So we'll go to 2021. CoinMarketCap historical. We go to 2021. September 15, 16. So we got 12 and 19 are available. Let's see which one's the closest. 19 is right here. Zoom in a little bit. September 19th is right here. Okay, so that's pretty close. Otherwise, is November 12th, 13 available? 14? No. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do November 14th. So November 14th, HBAR was around 43.8. And let me find it. I bet it was not in the top 100. Top 200, was it? Okay, it was. Here we go. It was number 34, 43.8. Their supply at the time was 15 billion. 15.01 billion. Today, their supply is 42 billion. So they've more than doubled their supply. Let's actually do that math. I'm going to do 42.39 divided by 15.01. So they have 2.82x their circulating supply. So in order for them to get back to 43 cents, their market cap would have to be 2.82 times 6.5 billion. So 2.82 times 658343643.8.2. $18.5 billion market cap in order for HBAR to reach 43 cents. It's at 10 billion right now. That's actually sick. Where are they? HBAR's at number 19. Back here, it was number 34. Okay, so market cap wise, historical. Yeah, see, isn't that crazy? The price should technically be way past the all-time highs, but because they inflated the supply so much, it's not. Which is why you got to watch that inflation. But 18.5, basically 18.6. You need an $18.6 billion market cap in order for it to reach 43 cents. And again, it's at 10 already. It's at 10 billion. So if you just do a 2x, it'll be 40. Well, technically it would be like 46 cents, I think. So yeah. JG can use me as exit liquidity. That's still up there. What do we got for likes, guys? You guys smash the crap out of the like button. We have 15 likes. I like it. Appreciate you guys. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. Go to the 4-hour time frame. Oh, jeez. Hey, there we go. Congratulations, Tom Selleck Scope, once again on your victory. Steve said, same, Tyler. Tyler said, I got HBAR at 5 cents. Nice. Cashhook said same thing with Algo. I believe a lot of alts are in the same boat, even Crow. Actually, there's a good chunk of them that aren't as well. You just got to do the CoinMarketCap historical thing, basically. And you can even, without doing all the crazy math, you could just look at the current circulating supply and the historical, and then figure out if they've inflated a lot or a little. Some of them haven't inflated at all, which is really nice. Bitcoin Cash is the end all be all. Accepted. All right, guys, I'm probably gonna call it. I had a lovely day with you guys today. I'm looking forward to this weekend. I'm working for a couple hours on Saturday morning, but outside of that, it's gonna be pretty chill. I got my big interview on Sunday. Zero said, "Yo, what's going on, Zero?" Unfortunately, I'm getting ready to sign off. I almost got a Charlie horse in my arm just now. Dang. I've been doing like a lot of trimming work at the farm for like the entire week. It's been super chill though. Steve said, "You know who of all people put me onto it?" And he's a huge sketchy ball, Ben Armstrong, BitBoy. He actually just got out of, I think he was in like a psych ward. That Pulse player said, "Later, bro. Take it easy, that Pulse player." Yeah, Ben is back. Zero said, "OMG, I missed the stream, LOL." We'll have another one. Zero, I got big news. Sunday, not live, so it'll be published later, but Sunday I'm interviewing the creator of Strike Finance, which is the decentralized perpetual trading platform on Cardano. That's bringing in like $84,000 a day. They're falling under like the top 40 for DeFi protocols in the planet. So I'm excited. Mr. Robert said peace. All right, yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it. I appreciate you guys for all stopping by. Same time tomorrow. Feel free to come chill. I'm excited. I appreciate you guys. I really do. So thank you guys. Thank you for smashing the like button, sticking around, putting up with my stupidity. But I enjoy it. I really do. Anyways, as always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Smash the like button on your way out. Happy Thursday and good night.